Namaste, welcome everyone. Welcome you all. This is Swapna Giripragada, and today our agenda is going to be starting with the 5 minutes of meditation by Mohana Madhuri, and then we will be playing a skit inspired by autobiography of a yogi. As we are in the topic of learning about the four obstacles of spiritual warrior, and the topic which we'll be covering today is the spiritual laziness. So later on, then we will be listening to the experience by of Padmaja Maganti. And lastly, but not least, we will be understanding about the topic and discussing about the topic and the experiences. So without any delay, let's get into the meditation, friends, which will be guided by Mohana Madhuri. So Madhuri, it's all yours.
Let's all sit in a comfortable posture. Fingers into fingers. Rest, rest your elbows in your lap with a beautiful smile. Gently close your eyes and slowly move your awareness at your nostrils to observe the normal natural breathing. Feel the warmth of the thin layer of air which comes in and goes out. Be with it. Travel with it. come back to bodily awareness. Slowly come back. Whenever you're ready, release your fingers. Place your palms on your eyes. With a beautiful smile, open your eyes, please. Thank you.
Swapna, we are going for a skit.
Thank you, Madhuri. That was beautiful. So now let's get into the skit. So we have our narrator, Ratnagaru. Please take it over.
Thank you. So, today marks the fourth and final day of our series, where we present the last of the 4 obstacles faced by a spiritual warrior. Inspired by Autobiography of a Yogi by Swami Paramahamsa Yogananda, today's skit highlights the challenge of spiritual lethargy. Through this drama, we aim to demonstrate how laziness and lack of discipline can hinder one's spiritual progress. True growth requires dedication, effort, and perseverance. We hope this performance offers a valuable insight and inspiration on overcoming this obstacle. Let us now begin and witness the impact of spiritual lethargy on seekers' journey. Scene setting: a dimly lit meditation hall in Sri Yukteswar's ashram. The faint scent of sandalwood drifts through the air. Mukunda, the young Paramahamsa Yogananda, sits cross-legged on a cushion, attempting to meditate. The flickering flame of an oil lamp casts soft shadows on the wall. But his eyelids grow heavy, his breath slows, his head droops slightly, then more, until his chin nearly touches his chest. A deep sigh escapes him as a sleep begins to take hold. Sri Yukteswar's entrance, a master's awakening. Suddenly, footsteps approach. A firm yet gentle presence fills the room. Sri Yukteswar, dressed in simple ochre robes, enters, his piercing eyes surveying Mukunda. He stops a few feet away and speaks in a calm yet commanding voice. Sri Yukteswar sternly at with hidden amusement.
So, the mind is stronger than your will.
Master, I was only resting for a moment.
A moment of laziness today can become a lifetime of delay tomorrow. Tell me, Mukunda, why do you meditate?
To find God, Master.
And what is stopping you?
I don't know. Sometimes my mind is restless, sometimes my body, sometimes I feel as if nothing is happening, as if my efforts are wasted.
Ah, you seek instant results, like a farmer who sows seeds and expects a harvest by morning.
No, no, Master, I don't mean to be impatient, but
But you are impatient. And you must recognize this as a great spiritual obstacle. Lethargy is not just physical sleep, it is the sleep of the soul. Tell me, Mukunda, when night falls and you sleep, do you cease to exist?
No, Master. I still exist, but I'm unaware of it.
Exactly. This is spiritual lethargy. You are alive, but unaware of your divine nature. You have infinite power within you. Yet, you allow the body and mind to dictate your will. Your body is but a cart, Mukunda. The soul is the driver. But when the driver falls asleep, the cart may wander aimlessly, even crash.
Master, how do I overcome this? I want to be strong, but my body grows tired and my mind resists discipline.
Tell me, if a man falls into a deep pit, what must he do to escape?
He must climb out.
Yes, not wish to climb, not think about climbing, not talk about climbing. He must climb. Each time you sit for meditation, you are climbing out of the pit of delusion. But if you stop to complain, to hesitate, or to doze off, you slide back down.
I don't I do not want to slide back down. Master,
Sri Yukteswar observes him for a moment, then suddenly he reaches out and lightly slaps Mukunda on the shoulder. The young disciple jumps.
Master,
Did you feel that?
of course.
Good. That means you are awake. If a simple touch can awaken you from bodily sleep, should not the yearning of God awaken you from spiritual sleep?
You are right, Master. From now on, I will not allow weakness to rule me.
Good. Now sit up straight, close your eyes, do not seek visions, do not expect miracles. Simply seek Him and He will come.
Mukunda obeys. He straightens his spine, places his palms upward in deep surrender, and closes his eyes. The room grows silent. A divine energy seems to descend into the space. Sri Yukteswar watches as a soft golden glow begins to illuminate Mukunda's face. The disciple's breath slows, his expression radiating peace. The battle with lethargy is won, at least for today. As we conclude this skit, we reflect on the lessons learned about the obstacles faced by a spiritual warrior. Today, we explored how spiritual lethargy can hinder growth, reminding us that discipline and perseverance are essential on the path to enlightenment. We hope this performance has provided insight and inspiration for your own spiritual journey. Thank you for being a part of this experience, and may you walk your path with strength and determination. Thank you, Masters.
You. Thank you guys for beautiful skate. Very well explained about the spiritual laziness. So from now onwards, we will also sit straight and not look for the visions or anything, but be working for the master. And so now let's hear the experience of Padmaja Maganti. Um, no audio, Lavanya.
My name is Padmaja and I live in Cary, NC State, USA First of all, my Atma pranams to Sri Brahmarshi Patriji, who has provided meditation and spiritual knowledge to all of us, and Mr. GK, who has been providing spiritual knowledge through spiritual tablets. I have been doing meditation since COVID time. I joined Spiritual Tablets Level 1 course, which is currently running. This Spiritual Tablets Level 1 course, along with the meditation, is helping me in everyday life in all the aspects. In Spiritual Tablets Level 1 course, there is a topic called 4 Obstacles of a Spiritual Seeker. One of the obstacle out of the 4 obstacles is spiritual laziness. In USA, few of the senior spiritual madams named Lavanya, Madhuri and Sri Priya madams started a free meditation for beginners program. I started thinking what I can do to this program, which means like what value that I can add, I can bring this to. After thinking, I asked Madhuri madam, are we allowed to promote this program in the temples and grocery stores? She said, yes, we can promote wherever we can. Then I decided to post this flyer in one grocery store and Shirdi Sai Baba temple. Started feeling, couple days passed by and I did not do anything related to this program. Then after that, started feeling some discomfort, restlessness, agitation. I did not understand what is going on, but definitely I was not feeling well. Whole day I was like that. The next day I woke up as usual and I felt some force was making me do things. I went to the Shirdi Sai Baba temple and asked one of the volunteers to print 2 copies of the meditation program first. They handed over the 2 copies and then I asked them again 5 more copies. Here I realized we have to ask for spiritual matters more. So I did post all of these 7 flyers in 7 different grocery stores, along with the temple and community hall where I do live. I came home after that. I felt so relaxed and peaceful and very joyful. And thanks to Lavanya and Madhuri Madam for giving this opportunity for me.
You, Padmaja garu, for sharing your beautiful experience. Let's get on to the last but not least topic of understanding about the spiritual laziness and discuss about the spiritual laziness. Lavanya?
Yeah. We have here Sukumar garu. Are you ready to share?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank
Yes,
you.
Master. So I'm just trying to. Okay. So spiritual laziness. Let's understand, Masters. After overcoming the obstacle of ESP powers, the final obstacle that we need to know about is laziness, spiritual laziness. This laziness is not our day-to-day laziness. This is spiritual laziness. After realizing our soul as old age soul or above, then our thought pattern will be like it doesn't matter, does not matter if I do it or don't do it. We should not be like that, but always need to strive and make our effort to progress as per our plan, and should get rid of those thought patterns. We need to understand that we have come to earth with a particular purpose and need to fulfill it in a planned manner, as nothing on earth stops for anyone and every soul has to do its own job. We need to make a sincere effort and keep progressing and also be happy on the journey. Nature would continue doing its work even if we stop. As we are here for a purpose, we need to do good for the people around us and also be happy ourselves. Once we follow the middle path, work hard, use intelligence, and follow the right spirituality, we can get rid of spiritual laziness and also come out of all the 4 obstacles. Once we have understood everything at this level, then there is a sense of laziness that creeps in. We start thinking along the lines of I have to go far from the society. It would be good if I can settle in the Himalayas. Why should I take all this trouble? And we stop there. Some might even leave to the Himalayas, meditate there, and come back later after realizing that attaining nirvana in the middle path is the right approach. To explain it further, once we have understood the root of all knowledge, that is soul knowledge, then we have little interest in knowing other subjects or topics that have originated from it. After getting the highest knowledge of creation and having the power to rule the world, going back to the day-to-day activities in life will seem boring. In spite of all that, we need to make dedicated effort to learn new things. This can be learning new languages, learning art, dance, music, etc. Thank you.
Thank you, Sukmar Garu. Um, so, about spiritual laziness, usually we, as a spiritual meditators and masters, we are like, after we initiate with start meditating for ourselves, and then we join groups, and then we conduct sessions, and we read books, and then we teach the subjects. So after some time we feel like, what else we need to do, what else we need to understand, we have done all the things we are supposed to do. And that's when some lethargy, laziness, or blankness comes. So that time, like the spiritual laziness concept says, we continuously keep on learning. We should always be a learner, doer, and teacher. So we should always be learning new languages, new skills, new art forms, and keep on the soul. Dr. GK sir, founder of spiritual tablets, he says like, learning new things is the food for the soul. uh, because we are here to learn on this planet. We came here to learn and enjoy and be happy. So we are here to grow, right? So for growing we need more and more skills. So if we skip learning something, we may have to come back to learn that particular thing. So I want to share an experience of a spiritual master. So it may not relevant to the spiritual laziness, but it proves that we have to come back if we skip doing something. So a master who is an evolved soul and did a lot of practice in past life, but he did not want to teach spirituality to women. He thought that women doesn't need that, and only spirituality is meant for men. So he was an enlightened master, yet he has to take one more birth on this planet this time, and he is in PSSM. And this life he is like a brother to 5 sisters. So he's middle of 5 sisters, so he needs to teach. He needs to, whatever he learns, he needs to teach daily to them. And also when he became a spiritual master and started teaching meditation, usually his students, all his followers and students, are everybody is a lady, like woman. So he's again mixed with women. So whatever he was missing in past life, we can call it as an out of ignorance or something, now he is fulfilling. So whatever in this life we skip to learn, or if our soul wants to do swimming or bungee jumping or do music, whatever, and we feel like, okay, I'm 60 years old, I have done all I'm supposed to do, whatever in my life, I'm satisfied, and this is not for me right now. So we may have to come back just to learn that one and teach. We have to learn, do, and teach others. So why not we come out of our spiritual laziness, and whatever our soul, our wish, our mind wants to learn and do, let us do all these, all the practices, continue regularly practice our spirituality, and be joyful and enjoy, and fill our purpose of life. Yeah, that's what I want to share. And I don't know if I have anything relevant to spiritual laziness. Right now I can't recall, but if anyone have any experience regarding this, please do share.
You're a great master, right? Why do you have laziness?
Oh, no, no, no. Thank you. But yeah, it's not about what what we do and what is apparently visible to everyone, if my purpose is different and
Yeah.
I'm doing something else, I'm still be lazy, right?
Yeah.
So, and there is a definition for spiritual laziness. If someone wakes up at 4 o'clock in the morning and sleeps at 12 o'clock in the night with all the daily routines and family responsibilities, career and everything, and do not do any spiritual practice or anything to grow the soul growth, that means that person also become, that means they haven't done anything in the life,
Mm.
because the soul is here not to wash dishes,
Yep.
not to become drive a car or become an engineer. The soul
Yep.
takes human life to learn positive qualities, unlearn negative qualities, arshad vargas. So right, so without learning anything from the life situations, it's again spiritual laziness.
Yeah. From the autobiography of Yogi, today morning we are having some insights about. There is one TSR Murthy garu from India. So he was giving some topics. I mean points around that book. And then luckily I got this today. I joined this workshop and you're doing the narration in that. I want to recall the thing is like the master was telling in that morning we had. So he's telling we are a spiritual beings taken the human form. Okay, when we are a spiritual beings taken the human form, are we really looking into our souls? That is what the question. So I think all are Telugu, but do we speak Telugu or only English here? In this?
Yeah, it is PMC USA, so we speak
Okay.
English.
So they're asking, I mean, he's asking and even making us to understand, are we really looking into our souls? Or are we living as a physical human being? So if you are a physical human being, then you are no different than the other being who did not start the spiritual journey. You are the same. But once you start your spiritual journey, you need to look from the soul perspective. So if you want to know your purpose of life, when you start the spiritual journey, you don't want to rely on someone, you don't want to ask someone. You should definitely know it. How you know it is your soul will be keep on telling you even though you enter this path or not. But once you start this journey, it will be telling you very easily how. It can be even through your dreams, through coincidences, through all the 7 experiences we have gone through. So
Yes.
we need to catch hold of these 7 experiences. So that is what I got the message today morning when we were doing the autobiography of Yogi kind of discussion. So it was like anything you can do, madam. This is not a normal human being, human body. This is a spiritual body basically. So spiritual being, like soul being in a human body, is a great boon for us. We have to take care of this. It's we don't want to leave this path, because even though, I mean, it says like even though if you leave this path and go there, I mean this life and go there, you unnecessarily wasted time, unnecessarily wasted my life. I went for some purpose, but I did something else, because you are in ignorance here in this plane. This is what the magic, right? So earthly plane is magic plane. So there will be nothing you can. If you know everything, then why do you want to come here? So the reason you came here is to experience that. So you will not know the open secret, right? So secret is there, but it's open. But you want to open the cover of it. Actually, it is ignorant. So niguru gappin nippulantidi. So the its ash is there around the coal. So you need to remove the ash, then see the real brightness, the fire. So that's what. Yep.
Yeah,
Yes. Yep. Yep. Go ahead, Mana, please.
so I usually, when I talk to people, I usually try to explain what is the purpose of life in an example. Like if I want to learn swimming, I will, um, I have to go to a swimming pool. I have to have a teacher, and I have to have a swimming dress, and the water should be clean in the swimming pool. And there are so many things I need to do. I need to
Yeah.
have. So all those people, all those tools and materials, whatever I have, those are the people around me, the situations around me, to fulfill my purpose. And learning swimming is my purpose. So when I go there and do not swim, do not learn swimming, and just wander there and come back. So that's how when we do not do our spiritual purpose and leave this body, then when we see that, okay, I went to the swimming pool, I didn't learn anything, I didn't get into water. So that's how, like, we waste so many lifetimes.
Yeah.
We come into planet and close our eyes with Maya, and then we do not do what we are supposed to do and go back, and oh my God, I missed one more lifetime. I have to go back again and do the need. So
Yeah. In my opinion, even I agree with you. So even we have done we have taken lot many births from as per Bhagavad Gita and all the scriptures of Upanishads. All they say we do multiple reincarnations. So when we do reincarnations, this is the time we got best opportunity that we can achieve the best things on the earthly plan without again taking another birth. From here we can even start our journey towards moksha. So when you enter the meditation, almost this can be your end life or a next life, whatever it is. But this is a grade that you can, because that is you catch hold of the main, the anapanasati, the breath. The catching the breath it will take a lot of time, lot of life births. I mean, we have to take multiple births. So that we got in this birth. So we have to be so much gratitude and then so much happy about. I mean, all the gurus also we have to pranams we have to give, because that is how they made it easy. So instead of knowing ourselves, we got to know from them. So definitely we have to show our gratitude towards them. Once you know that, but don't leave it. So even any laziness should not stop should not stop us. So we have to catch hold of it, and then no spiritual laziness anymore. So yep.
Yes, thank you, Sugman. Yes, masters, that's the beauty of spiritual laziness. We came to the last obstacle of 4 obstacles. The first one is fear. The second one is
Ego.
uh, spiritual
Incomplete
knowledge, and the third one is extrasensory powers, and the fourth one is the
Spiritual
spiritual
laziness.
laziness. Yes.
I
So
just want to say a few,
yes, please.
if
Yes, please.
if we observe all these, 4 obstacles, they seem like very interrelated. And, if we take the fear, of course, we have discussed about 4 different fears. But when we come to the incomplete knowledge, the ego-based, a version of it, there is a fear underlying the ego. Sometimes, especially like, when we are especially in a professional in situations, say, suppose, if you are a senior person in that, you wouldn't want to accept, as we have discussed in that, that work, in the past, in the previous day, we don't want to take the, junior's advice. The reason why, because we do not want to accept not only the ego, but sometimes we are afraid of it. Maybe will be mocked out of it if I take the, advice of a junior, in profession. Oh, okay, like this, having a seniority, maybe I don't have enough knowledge. People may think of it. So there is some, I'm giving this as an example, but I'm sure we can come up with more examples of it. But there is definitely a fear associated under the ego part of it. Similarly, the spiritual laziness, what we have discussed, this is after, we're achieving the ESP powers. So one of the issue with ESP powers is once we get the ESP powers is also associated with the ego part of it, which we can relate to the second obstacle. And similarly, what we have learned today, once we have achieved the ESP powers, so we can think of it, we can, get a stagnant and become stagnant actually. And say, okay, I have already done, I have, get mastery out of my, these abilities in this spiritual path. So I don't have anything to learn out of it. So that kind of mode, that kind of mindset may come to that. And we can take it, cool. Oh, okay, let me take a break even out of it because I have done so much of sadhana and let me take a break. Sometimes we see that even in our regular lives, when we learn any skill, after some time, especially after we get mastery, some certain mastery out of it, we try to take, some time off and okay, like, I have learned enough so I can maintain with it. That type of mindset we always get. So compared to this incomplete knowledge and spiritual laziness, both have a similar concept to overcome it. Keep learning something new. So that keeps you in progress. So whether it is in arts or it's a new language or it's a dance, anything, name it, something new. We always have to keep learning to keep our mind busy. And that way we are adding a new talents to our talent box. Often we have learned, everyone knows Chandra sir mostly. He always, keeps a triangle: goal, talents, and lessons. So the soul takes the birth to learn the lessons using the talents acquired in this lifetime as well as in the past lives. So by keep learning, we can always add new talents to our talent box and use that towards the spiritual growth. So, so this is beautifully interrelated, these 4 obstacles. And the outcome is always the same. Come out of fear, come out of your laziness, expand your consciousness, so we all can progress towards our spiritual growth. Thank you, Masters.
Yes, Ratna ma'am, well said. You have concluded what supposed to conclude everything, all the tablets together. Very well said. Thank you so much. Yes, masters. I think we have come to the end. Tomorrow we will have the fifth day of this workshop on 4 obstacles of spiritual warrior. Tomorrow we were going to do in a different way because we are done with the 4 tablets, 4 obstacles. The skit part is done, so we will have a kind of fun game with question and answers, like a quiz or something. So please do join tomorrow, same time, and we'll have fun. So
I'll be there, definitely.
Thank you. Thank you. Please bring all the L1 masters.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you all. That's a wonderful session today, and we got to hear good conclusion also by Ratna Garu. Wonderfully said, and a good sharing from Sukumar Garu and Lavanya. Thank you all, friends, for joining us today in this 4 obstacles of spiritual laziness. I don't want to say anything because so tomorrow, like Lavanya said, it's going to be fun and until then, just don't be lazy and keep working. Thank you. Bye. Good night.
Thank you, Swapna. Thank you for instantly chipping in to moderate this session. You're awesome. Thank you.
Thank you for giving this opportunity. I mean, say everything is for a reason. So maybe like Sukumar said, in the morning he had that autobiography of a yogi. He was listening and now he is here. So I don't know why I'm here today. Hopefully I'll be finding that soon. But I'm happy and
but actually your soul knows, madam, why you're here. So you need to connect. Just come.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. No, yep. No. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So we may not find it right away.
Yes.
But we will come to know, and there is no rush, right? So we have enough time. Like Patri Baba said, just go there, have enough.
You
just
have to enjoy this ignorance as well,
yes.
right? Ignorance as well, enjoy. Otherwise, if you find the final now itself, they will have,
Yes. Ignorance is important.
Important, yes.
Enjoy the journey.
Journey, yes, exactly.
Yes. I think Swapna have
bandwidth issue. I think it's breaking.
Yeah. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Master. We are going to conclude this session.